There's a confirmed tornado now on the ground. Folks, this just got really, really serious. If you're in Davidson County and you're hearing this, if you know anyone that lives in downtown Davidson County, this was just seen on one of our traffic cameras. Or one of the TDOT cameras, folks. So you need to be taking your tornado precautions. I'm going to zoom down. Since this is a confirmed tornado, I'm going to get down and go street to street with people. All right, folks, if you live in Davidson County right now, you need to be going down to the lowest level, a room with no windows, preferably a basement, a bathroom, a closet. I'm going to get down low here, and I'm going to show you where this storm would be at. I'm going to get this on velocity product so we can just show you exactly where this storm would be located, the bright green, the bright red. Okay, this is going to be near Hydes Ferry Road. Dr. Walter S. Davis Boulevard, Buchanan Street. This is coming to you next. I'm going to circle the rotation so you can see this here. This is where it is confirmed. It has been seen on the ground. Again, it is extreme. It's large. An extremely dangerous tornado was located near Nashville, moving east at 45 miles an hour. This is a dangerous storm, folks. Dangerous storm. Okay, just crossed 155 with numerous powerful flashes. Folks, this storm is getting bigger too by the second. The bright greens, the bright reds. Okay, I'm going to get down low. If you know anyone right now near Ed Temple Boulevard, Buchanan Street, this is about to cross over Interstate 40, the corridor, Interstate 40, where it connects with 65. Folks, you need to be telling people to wake up now and get down in their basement. This is really dangerous. This is a heavily populated area. This is going to be near Highway 12, 24 Avenue North, 17th Avenue North. I mean, this is going to go right near basically the west side of Nashville right now. It's going down. And it's moving fast. This is a really, really dangerous situation. If you notice the timestamp on this, it is 12:49 in the morning, folks. Most people are asleep. If you have friends, please, family members, call them, wake them up. This is a large confirmed tornado on the ground around downtown Nashville, now moving east of downtown Nashville, moving past, actually really east Nashville, and now moving towards Lebanon Pike here. You see this is I-40, okay? This is a major thoroughfare. Moving towards I-40, next in the line of this big tornado would probably be Mount Juliet here or Green Hill. So if you know anyone in this area that's already crossed over the Briley Parkway area, but if you know someone that lives near the Andrew Jackson Parkway, near Hermitage, you would definitely want to call them because this is heading that way, and it's heading that way very fast. It has a velocity. It's been moving really to the east at about 45 to 50 miles an hour. It's creating major power outages where it goes. It basically takes out everything. When they saw it with the lightning flash on, it was a large, violent tornado. Large, violent tornado, meaning you need to get up now and get downstairs, okay? We need to take this really seriously. You can kind of see, and we've been watching this. It has that hook, like Mary was talking about right here. We have Mary with us. We have Christina with us. We have this hook right in here near Lebanon Pike here. That's where that inflow is going to be. That's where that notch is going to be. That's where the tornado is going to be. And it's been hard to see because, you know what? Here's the radar beam. It's hard to tell where that's going to be because it's so close to the radar beam. And what scares me is once it gets very close to the radar beam, we may not be able to see it for a little while. So, folks, again, Lebanon Pike, it's right over you right now. You see that real bright red. Chandler Road, it's right over you right now. John Hager Road, it's right there. It's just north of you, really. It's south of West Division Street. This is about to go into downtown Mount Juliet, folks. Okay, this is about to go into downtown Mount Juliet. So if you know anyone there, please get them to go downstairs in their basements, go down to the lowest level. It's so important you do that. It's about to cross into Pleasant Grove Road, Cedar Lane, Northwest Rutland Road, Northern Mount Juliet Road. Another one, Belinda Parkway is not that far away from it. Eastgate Boulevard, Beckham Road, Curd Road, lots of neighborhoods. I know there's a lot of shopping centers around this area too, so just be careful. Again, I did put a storm track, but it's racing so fast that it's going to go right into Mount Juliet. It's pretty much into Mount Juliet now. And then some other cities in the path of this storm. It's going to be Silver Springs at about 12:49, Leeville at about 1:01, and Lebanon, you're going to see this at about 1:08. So it is coming very quickly. And folks, this is a storm that has been producing a large, violent tornado that has done damage in downtown Nashville, that has done damage in East Nashville. So Wilson County, I need you to wake up and I need you to go into your safe zone. Take everything you know with you. And remember, the power is going to go out with this one. We are streaming live on Facebook. Make sure you go and find us on Facebook. It's just WKRN News 2. Find us, find us, find us. We will keep you safe throughout the night. You know, Bob, I was saying it last night. You know, I was on air with everyone. I believe the first tornado warning from this cell that really went from the western side of the state around, say, 11 o'clock, I think is when our first warning came out for Camden County. But that warning came out around Davidson County at 12:30, and then it came over here around 1, and it was flying. And I thought at night, I said, I'm not really going to look forward to seeing what it looks like when the sun comes up. And I can tell you, it really is devastation. But I have to say, the one thing I'm loving when I'm seeing this is the community, the people coming out here. I mean, they don't have their homes right now. They're trying to find belongings, and they have such a good positive attitude, and people just keep funneling in, bringing water, bringing things. I mean, this is such a great community effort, and it's just great to be out here with everyone. And, you know, everyone's thanking us. They're thanking us for our app. So if you're watching this, you download that app. That app will save your life, and we will be with you every step of the way. You know, Mary Mays was with me. Christina was with me. We were there all night. Davis Nolan was with me, and we kept you guys safe. Well, we appreciate you talking.
Hey,
telling
thank
your
you.
Story. Appreciate
when you ran off the set last night, that's when I got scared.
That's when he knew. He knew it was real, and I was talking serious business.
You said it's really speeding up. It's really speeding up.
Yeah, and that.
And you disappeared.
Well.
I'm like.
And then the power went out. You said.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well.
So.
Now you got to get that weather app. Then you can stream.
I do.
Okay, good. All right, he's got it. Frank's good. He's already got that. There we go. See, I'm already selling the weather app to him, and he already got it.
News 2's Danielle Breezy joining us live from North Nashville, an area greatly impacted by those storms. Danielle.
That's right. You know, yesterday in North Nashville, I was around a lot of homes that had been destroyed, a lot of people out there, the volunteers. But it's not just that. This is the TSU farm, part of the TSU campus, and 3 out of the 4 buildings were destroyed. We're standing on one of them. Look at this. There's no roof on this building anymore. You can see right up to that bright blue sky. And right behind me here, it looks like this might have been the front of the building. There's a window right there, kind of pushed in. That fence, I think, was from the actual front when you drive into this building. So this is 1 out of the 4 buildings that were destroyed. A lot of other impacts on the TSU campus. The good news is none of these students were there because it was the spring break. By the way, look at this. This is metal literally wrapped around this. This is metal, folks, wrapped around like it's nothing. It looks like string. Now, Ben, I'm going to walk over here. I got to be careful here so I don't fall over things. But you can see a ton of debris here. I don't know where this came from. This is brick, but somewhere it's here. But I did figure out that this building might have been a teaching facility, because if you come with me over here, you can see it looks like this was part of a whiteboard here with some mechanical things. And you see behind me here, you can't even see anything. There's just so much debris everywhere. So this is just one of the buildings that was hit really hard on the TSU farm campus. The other thing here is they did have agriculture. They do plants, and they do have animals. And unfortunately, 2 of the goats on this campus did lose their lives. A couple were injured, but they said they're out there in the greener pastures, just hanging out there, and they're going to be okay. Again, the students were on spring break, so nobody was in the campus over there. And this was the EF3 tornado that rolled in here around 12:45, 1 in the morning, and then continued onward into Donaldson and Hermitage areas, and then into Mount Juliet, and finally exiting Smith County. So this was a path length of 60 miles, folks. Just so you know, that is the longest path length in Middle Tennessee history, and that's hit between midnight and 1:30 in the morning.
Danielle, a lot of sweet volunteers out there helping these folks.
I know, indeed, Bob. That has been the story of the day since I've been out here. You know, this is where the EF4 tornado with winds of 175 miles per hour dropped down in the middle of the night when a lot of folks were sleeping.
Chief Meteorologist Danielle Breezy continues our live team coverage right now. Danielle, bring us up to speed on the recovery efforts where you are. How's it going?
Eric, well, I can tell you, so far that I've been out here, I mean, there is a lot of damage. There's a lot of recovery left to do. But I can tell you, people are in pretty good spirits, the folks that I've talked to. Now, I'm joined by Daryl. How you doing?
Doing just fine, ma'am.
Okay, so we got to talk a little bit about the night of the tornadoes. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, when it come through, as we was talking earlier, I was watching your broadcast, and you was mentioning about some winds. Evidently they got together, because when you pulled it up, it was right over my farm. In about 5 minutes, it sounded like a train coming through, and you can see what it's done.
I know, you can see all the damage behind me. And you know, what was that night like for you? I want to hear that, Charles.
I live in Allgood, so it didn't get bad, but we had one of our volunteer firemen that got on the radio pretty quick after the alert tone went off, and was talking about he had a direct hit, and it really started bringing things together as you know, it's a tornado warning, and now we've got a touchdown and we've got people injured. So it was pretty gut wrenching.
It was pretty gut wrenching. And you know, you've said you guys you've lived here your whole life.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think about this? I mean, when you see all this.
It's devastating. You know, Cookeville has grown into a good-sized community. We're very blessed to have what we've got. But Cookeville and Putnam County also still has the small-town atmosphere that we had when I was growing up. I mean, most people know everybody, just like where we're standing. You know, go to church with these folks, work with them, and it's just it's sad. It's very, very sad.
But you know what? You guys are going to bond together. You guys are going to be okay. You're Cookeville strong. And by the way, you guys are my true heroes. So I'm going to give you a News 2 hat. How about that? Will you wear that for me?
I sure will, ma'am.
All right, we're going to send it back to you. These guys are the heroes, by the way.
Yes, they
back
are.
to you.
Tell them thank you for us, Danielle.
News 2's Danielle Breezy is joining us live from that area. And Danielle, you've been speaking with some of those who were hit the hardest.
That's right, indeed, I have been, and it has been a very good visit here. I will tell you this, despite all the damage you see behind me, there's been a lot of positive spirit. And I have Chief Holmes with me from the Baxter Police Department, and you actually reached out to me. Tell me about that.
Thank you so much, Danielle. You know, usually about storms, I don't think a whole lot about them. But at 1:30 a.m. that morning, I woke up, I turned on Channel 2, and about 2 o'clock, you said, take cover now, and it showed that the tornado was coming to the Baxter area. So you may have saved our life, because we got up and got everybody in the hallway, and I just reached out to you to say thank you.
Well, I appreciate that, and I appreciate all you're doing. So tell me about, you know, obviously after this happened, you went out there, and what was it like?
Oh, it was horrible, Danielle. After the storm went over, of course, we lost television, and I knew that it had hit. So I jumped in my patrol car along with another officer, and we came up, and just to see the devastation at 2 o'clock in the morning was unbelievable. And we just started searching and looking and trying to help.
Right. I mean, and it's going to be a long process, but I will tell you, it's been good. In the past week, we've seen a lot of recovery in this area, which is good news. Good things happening. Cornerstone Elementary is teaming up with Compassion Ministries on Wednesday for anyone that needs assistance in the Baxter area. 9 to 2, you can go there. Also 4 to 6, go check them out. We'll send it back to you.